Hello from Cambridge Safety, and welcome to another one of our Take 5 for Safety short videos. These presentations are designed to provide a quick whistle-stop tour and a brief overview of safety topics. Our topic for this episode is workplace transport safety. I'll provide a brief overview of what workplace transport safety is and how risks can be reduced. So why is workplace transport a problem? Well, according to the HSE, around 50 people are killed each year and more than 5,000 people are injured in accidents and incidents involving workplace transport. Workplace transport accidents are more prevalent in some industries than others. For instance, in the food and drinks industry, they are the second highest cause of fatal injury, comprising of around 25% of all fatal accidents. Each year, 200 people in the food and drinks factories are struck by forklifts and other vehicles, frequently resulting in serious injuries. The most common causes for injury or fatalities are people falling from or being struck by a vehicle. Second to this, it is objects falling from a vehicle or vehicles overturning. So what exactly is workplace transport safety then? Well, according to the HSE, it is managing the risks from all vehicles and mobile equipment used for work. Here, you can see a few examples of photos on the types of equipment used, such as forklift trucks, PPTs, reach trucks, as well as sort of HGVs. So how can we reduce the risks then? Well, there is a useful document that is published by the HSE, and this is HSG 136. Now, this is actually a guidance document, and it provides a useful overview of how we might control the risks of workplace transport. The document actually groups three areas which should be considered, and these are safe site, safe vehicle, and safe driver. So with regards to the design side of the safe site, it covers the layout of the workplace and traffic routes, with the main aim being to segregate vehicles from pedestrians. With regards to safe site from the activity perspective, this kind of covers the activities which are deemed more hazardous or the most hazardous. So this might be reversing vehicles or coupling and uncoupling, as well as loading and unloading practices. From the safe vehicles perspective, this covers how we might identify and choose appropriate vehicles for the tasks we need them to do, and the people that will actually use it as well. And finally, for the safe driver, this discusses the competence and behaviour of operators. So we'll now look at these areas in a bit more detail. Every workplace should be safe for the individuals that work there, whether pedestrians or those using vehicles. A well-designed workplace ensures that vehicles and pedestrians are segregated, and this will help to reduce the likelihood of transport-related accidents. Some things to consider when designing the site might be we should think about the traffic routes of vehicles and how people move around site. So are there adequate floor markings and signage which can be easily understood and followed? Is it possible to segregate pedestrians by installing barriers? How are visitors managed? Are they supervised at all times? Are they inducted into site and provided with relevant information that might be useful to them? What speed should vehicles be moving around the site? At the end of the day, lower speeds provide more reaction time and could also limit the potential severity of injuries. Could a one-way system be installed? Are the vehicles actually suitable for the task? So, for example, a flexi truck is more maneuverable in narrow warehouse aisles rather than your standard forklift. Could we deliver on a rigid lorry rather than sort of an Arctic, which is a lot bigger? So when it comes to the activities taking place on site, reversing is considered high risk. So around a quarter of all deaths involving vehicles at work occur as a result of reversing. So where reversing cannot actually be avoided, there should be considerations given. And a couple of these considerations might include, are barriers there to prevent vehicles entering pedestrian zones? Can dedicated areas be designed and marked out for reversing activities? Or could equipment be installed to help the driver and pedestrians, such as reversing alarms and proximity sensors and things like that too? Other considerations you might consider implementing might be signalling. So using trains banksmen, standing in a safe distance and using agreed upon sort of signals. For parking, having a well marked out parking area and keeping commercial and private vehicles segregated. When carrying out coupling and uncoupling of trailers, ensuring that it takes place in a well lit area with firm level ground, and ensuring that drivers are trained appropriately and free from distractions while they're actually carrying out the activity as well. So when loading and unloading, making sure the area is clear of traffic and making sure that people that aren't involved in the process aren't anywhere nearby. Considerations also need to be given to the ground conditions and obstacles that might be within the area while you're manoeuvring as well. So as time has kind of progressed, the majority of new equipment will be fitted with measures required by law. However, we should ensure that people only use the vehicles which are fitted with these sort of features, and these might include comfortable seats, restraints, and rollover protection. So additional features which may be worth exploring might be reversing aids, vehicle cameras, which increases the driver's visibility, ensuring you have regular maintenance schedules in place as well, and carrying out thorough examinations of the equipment in line with LOLA and other applicable regulations. So the law states that you must take into account the health and safety capabilities of employees when you give them tasks as well. So you must ensure that they're adequately trained when they're recruited, and having a robust sort of induction and training program will assist with this. And we also need to make sure that they're trained to respond to any sort of new hazards which might occur in the workplace as well. So drivers in the workplace will often require more skills than those actually driving on the road, because ultimately workplace vehicles will be fitted with specialized attachments in order to kind of carry out the tasks and do their jobs effectively as well. So only trained and authorized drivers should be allowed to operate workplace vehicles. When it comes to the drivers and the operators, ultimately they should be able to fully operate the vehicles and the related sort of safety equipment, as well as operating it safely as well. They should be provided with adequate information, instruction, and training in order to kind of carry out the work. They should have a mature and responsible attitude to the tasks that are set as well, and be physically and mentally fit. So even when trainees do provide some evidence of previous training, it is actually advisable to test them to ensure that they are capable or at least at the same level as the other operators that are going to be carrying out the work in the area too. So thank you for watching this video. For more information, feel free to visit our website and explore the range of health and safety training courses that Cambridge Safety can offer you. Thank you.